Take a moment and look closely at the tips of your fingers. What do you see? These are your fingerprints, and you probably don't give them much thought on a typical day. Yet you use them for almost everything you do from the moment you wake up. That pattern is what your smartphone looks for when you unlock it with a touch. It's what helps you hold onto your pen at school or grip a baseball bat on the field. Many animals with paws or hooves have smooth pads. So why do humans and other primates have these intricate lines? Are they just a random feature, or do they serve a hidden purpose that was critical to our survival and evolution? The answer involves a fascinating mix of simple physics and complex biology. The first and most practical reason for fingerprints is friction. Think about the tires on a car or a bicycle. They have grooves and patterns called treads. Those treads aren't just for looks. They are engineered to increase the tire's grip on the road. They help channel away water and create more surface area to prevent slipping. Your fingerprints work in exactly the same way. The ridges increase the friction between your skin and the object you are touching. This allows you to get a much firmer grip on things, whether they are smooth, rough, wet, or dry. Some scientists also believe these ridges increase our sense of touch, helping us feel very fine textures. The nerves in our fingertips might use these ridges to better detect vibrations and pressure. So we know what they do, but how do they form? This is where the story gets truly amazing. Your personal fingerprint pattern was created long before you were born. Your skin has multiple layers. The outer layer is the epidermis, and the one just beneath it is the dermis. In between them is a special layer called the basal layer, which grows faster than the other two. Because it's growing so quickly while being squished between the epidermis and dermis, this middle layer starts to buckle and fold. Imagine pushing two ends of a rug together. It would wrinkle and fold in the middle. The same thing happens with this skin layer. The pressure of the amniotic fluid inside the womb, the position of the fetus, and the exact timing of bone growth all play a part. Even the tiny random movements you made with your hands helped shape these patterns. This process is so chaotic and unique to each individual developing finger. Once these folds are set around the 6th month of development, they are locked in for life. The pattern grows larger as you grow, but the fundamental design never changes. This brings us to the second big question. Are they truly 100% unique? The answer, based on all the evidence we have, is a resounding yes. Your genetic code, your DNA, determines the general type of pattern you will have. Scientists classify these main patterns into 3 basic types: loops, whorls, and arches. Whorls are circular or spiral patterns, like a tiny whirlpool on your fingertip. Arches are the rarest type, where the ridges enter from one side, rise up in the middle, and exit on the other side. But your genes only provide the blueprint for the general pattern. They don't control the tiny details. This is why even identical twins who share the exact same DNA have completely different fingerprints. The true uniqueness is found in the specific features of each ridge, known as minutiae. Minutiae points are the tiny characteristics that make up the bigger pattern. These include things like a ridge ending, which is exactly what it sounds like, a point where a ridge just stops. Another is a bifurcation, which is where a single ridge splits into 2 separate ridges. There are also dots or islands, which are very short ridges that look like little specks in the pattern. Forensic scientists compared the location and orientation of these points to see if 2 fingerprints are a match. The probability of 2 people, even out of the nearly 8 billion on Earth, having the same exact arrangement of minutiae is infinitesimally small. Statistically, the chance is so low that it is considered practically impossible. No 2 fingerprints have ever been found to be identical in all of recorded history. You are looking at a physical record of the random, chaotic, and beautiful dance of development that happened before you were even born. It's a perfect illustration of how nature uses simple rules and a bit of randomness to create staggering complexity. A basic biological process of skin folding under pressure results in a pattern so intricate it becomes a personal key, unique to you and all the world. Your fingerprints are a bridge between your genetic blueprint and the unique journey of your own physical creation. They are a constant reminder that you are an individual, built from a plan, but finished by chance. You carry a one-of-a-kind signature on the very tips of your fingers, a story that is completely and wonderfully your own.